I'd like to explain this graph that you've seen in chemistry. So first of all, let's look at the axes. We've got number of particles, and then we have kinetic energy increasing as we go to the right. So let's consider that we have a box, and let's say we have a gas in the box, and it is at a temperature T. So what this diagram is showing is the number of particles that have a certain amount of kinetic energy. Now remember that temperature is related to kinetic energy. So increasing temperature is increasing kinetic energy, which is an increase in speed. So as we go to the right on this graph, the particles are moving faster. So let's say that the average temperature may be right about here. And so the number of particles under this area of the curve would represent particles moving with, say, an average speed. And we'd have a bunch of those, right? And then moving to the right, these particles, maybe the next group would be moving a little bit faster. And there would be a certain number of those moving pretty quickly. But then this last part, this number of particles, they're moving really fast. Now notice that area under the curve is smaller, so there are fewer of those particles moving at that velocity. So this graph shows a distribution of particles moving at various speeds. Now remember, the faster they're moving, the greater the kinetic energy, the greater the average temperature.